And action.
Welcome back to our Facebook live feed. I am Linda McDougall and this is the amazing Ashley Woolley, and we are here tonight to talk to you about who and what is empowerment nursing.
We're so happy you've joined us. Just a little bit of housekeeping like we always do before we get our live videos started. If you're new to a live stream, please like and share this video. You can put your questions up at any time and we'll be happy to answer them at the end of the video. This does have a long shelf life on it as it gets shared among nursing students, graduates. Hey John! So please let us know where you're viewing from in the comments. All you do is type in a comment. It'll come up on the screen for us. We will take questions at the end. You can subscribe to our live feed so you can get a notification up on your Facebook when we are going live. You just hit subscribe. I believe it's on the bottom lower right hand corner then. Stay tuned until the end of our live feed because we will be talking about a coupon code that is due to expire soon. So as Linda said, we're here today to really let everybody know who we are, why we are, and what it is that we do.
Ashley and I are both teachers of nursing students, and we're engaged in the content material. We help those that are in a position to write their registration exam that are needing guidance and support to succeed on writing this exam. We felt called to do this work. That is why Empowerment Nursing was born. We don't think of empowerment nursing as a job. We feel it is a method of communication. We think of the nursing journey as a ladder with several rungs on that ladder. We feel connected to one of those rungs. We feel that we are part of one of those rungs, that we can relate, and that we are honored to facilitate that climb on that top rung just before graduates meet the nursing profession. It's a quest. It's a quest, a personal quest, because we have passion to help graduates. This is why I've been doing this work basically in my backyard for the last 10 years, and why Ashley has helped so many who have struggled. And for graduates from us on this quest, they gain confidence, we help them with their fear and anxiety, they increase their content knowledge, and they have hope. We instill some hope that they can indeed succeed. In return, we get the gift of joy. This joy that we feel when we are able to help a graduate pass the registration exam. Knowing that we are engaging them and helping them to get off of that top rung and get into the profession of nursing is truly, there really isn't anything sweeter than that for an educator to help graduates to achieve their dream. This is why we are here. This is why we're going to continue to be here, because we believe that one last test should not prevent graduates from meeting their destiny of serving others.
I really couldn't have said that better myself. And she says I'm amazing, like Linda McDougall. Hey.
That's who we are.
So when Linda and I first put our heads together and we really thought about what it is we wanted, we knew we wanted to do something to help because of this why that we share and this passion we have. But we wanted to make sure that it was very purposeful. So when we sat down, we took into account all of our experience with graduates. We had focus groups with graduates. We did interviews with graduates. We really wanted our program to be intimate and relevant to the nurse graduate experience. And it took us years to develop this program, and we really did it mindfully with the input of many nursing graduates, very purposeful. So we decided that we needed to solve 3 problems. And these are the 3 problems that we identified. The first problem for nurse graduates is that they just don't know where to start, right? They graduate nursing school and they have all of these textbooks and study notes and different ideas, and they don't know where they're supposed to begin, where they should begin. The second problem was that Nurse graduates don't know what it is they need to know. They have this wealth of accessories, if you will, without any clear path on what it is they should hone in on and focus on. And the third problem we set out to solve was the problem that many nurse graduates do not even recognize they have, and that is emotional readiness. So there's a real emotional component to writing the registration exam, and we decided that really was key to being included. So the good news is, if you don't know where to start, if you don't know what it is you need to know, if you don't feel emotionally ready, we have all of the answers to those questions. We know exactly where you have to start. We know exactly what it is you need to know. And we've put it all into a package for you, tied a bow onto it, and all of the work is done. We have done all of the work for you. All of your study notes are already made. Everything you need to know is included. We've really made sure that we answer all of those questions. So because we want this to be really informative and we want you to know exactly what it is we do and how we do it, we want to share with you our textbook, okay? So our textbook looks like this. We have a textbook for NCLEX-PN in the United States and abroad. We have a textbook for those writing the CPNRE within Canada. We have an NCLEX version of this textbook. So we are an international corporation. We can facilitate your success on any nurse graduate exam. And I want to share with you the table of contents in our textbook. So I'm just going to read out. I don't know if you can really see that. I'm just going to read out our table of contents, just so you know what's included in this textbook. So we include about whatever exam it is that you're going to write, the daily review, which I'm going to talk about in a moment, body balance, so acid-base balance, any electrolyte imbalances, the endocrine system, all of the illnesses. And just so you're aware, all of the illnesses have what the illness is, the diagnosis, the signs and symptoms, the treatment, any specialized nursing knowledge you need to know, nurse teaching, the signs and symptoms. So it's everything about those diseases. All of the diseases of the respiratory system, not necessarily every single disease in the history of the respiratory system, but all of the diseases that are common, frequent, important, a lot of safety around them, most likely to be tested. The cardiac system, including rhythm strips and how to read those, the renal system, the GI system, the neuro system, the musculoskeletal system, peds, maternal newborn, psych, rules of management and delegation if you are writing the NCLEX, diagnostic procedures and any of the safety around those, important one-pagers, which I'm going to talk about, a guide to critical thinking, different testing tips, and of course a letter from Linda and myself. So I just want to talk briefly because it's kind of vague what one-pagers might be. And they're very important. So an example of the one-pagers in the textbook would be all of the dietary restrictions for any of the different diseases that you would come across within the textbook put onto one page. Any of the different positions for safety that you might come across within the textbook throughout the different diseases all put onto one page. Because when you hear those different concepts scattered throughout your study process, you cannot solidify it, but when it's put on one page and you study them all together, you can make great sense of that. A prioritization section, personally one of my favorite sections besides cardiac, because that's mass system. But one of my favorite sections is the prioritization section. So these are any time you would have a question where you could validate either answer as being correct. Would you call the doctor or would you put on oxygen? You're not quite sure. It's the answer to questions like that and the rationale as to why that is the right answer. So those concepts that never change in nursing that will get you to the right answer. At the end of the chapters of all of these systems, it gets even better. At the end of the chapters of all of these systems, there's a section that says rock the NCLEX, rock the CPNRE, and those are one-line takeaways that you can apply to any question you would come across, non-changing concepts that stem from those systems, okay? Now I want to talk about the daily review package because it's not just the book. You get all of these study cue cards as well. And the reason why this is so important is because when you're studying for your registration exam, you're not studying for a day, you're not studying for a weekend, you're going to have a lengthy study process. We recommend 4 weeks of full-time studying with our course until you're ready to write your registration exam. So a common concern of graduates was, if I'm studying, as an example, lab values for 4 weeks, if I study them now, I'm not going to remember that 3 weeks from now. So what the daily review package is, all of these daily review cards, half of it's farm and half of it's other stuff, is just those concepts requiring memorization and not necessarily comprehension. And the idea is that you review the daily review cards on a regular basis throughout that 4 weeks. So it takes the work out of it, it really solidifies those concepts, and you carry it with you throughout your entire study process. Just some of the things included in the daily review would be vital signs for adult, child, etc., lab values, APCAR scoring, the stages of development, the immunization schedule, cardiac rhythm strips, the Glasgow Coma Scale. There is a whole list of them, not that I'm going to read all of this out to you if you can see that, but very extensive what's included in the daily review package. So that might give you a better idea into our products. Now, that being said, I hope you recognize that we really went to great lengths to solve those 3 problems for nursing graduates: where to start, what to know, and how to be emotionally ready. So this program is so purposeful in that, and written from a registration exam perspective. That was a whole lot of words.
Not only do you get the hard copy of all of this shipped to wherever you are, we teach the book to you because we're teachers. And we don't expect you to learn this on your own. And how we do that is there's a video library. And the video library matches exactly the textbook. So we walk you through every page of this textbook through the video library. We teach interactively. We don't teach through PowerPoint. We use active teaching, and we include props such as water bottles, Kool-Aid, balloons, party blowers, and of course, Barbie. We make connections using these props and the pictures that we draw on the blackboard that make the concepts easy to understand. And we know that research tells us that the more active and more engaged we can be in our learning, the more that is embedded into our long-term memory.
So not only do you get the textbook and the cue cards and the whole study package, it ships right to your door, and then we teach it to you. As if that isn't enough, one of the best things about us is just that, the us, the Ashley and the Linda, right? When you purchase N-Powerment Nursing, you're not just purchasing another textbook. You're not just purchasing another online resource. You are getting Ashley Bully and Linda McDougall. We have a very personal relationship with everybody who engages in our course. We take your success very personally. We support you. Our Facebook page has interactive test questions on it, blog posts, inspirational posts to keep on, to keep you motivated, to keep you going. You can send us questions anytime you have them. We answer every question personally. So you're not going it alone. You're not sitting in your bedroom worried and afraid. We are there right beside you, cheering you on. Fear doesn't have to be a part of your study process. So one of the greatest things about us is indeed the us. And one thing that we love doing is sending text messages to our nurse graduates on the day they write their registration exam. This is something we absolutely love doing. So we stay with you right up until the moment you walk through that door and you sit down in that chair. And we stay with you until the moment that you celebrate your success. And let me tell you, Linda and I celebrate that success with you, because your success is our success.
And this goes back to our why. Goes back to why we're here, why we are engaged, why N-Powerment Nursing was created. Because of the joy that we get from your success, from getting off of that top rung of that ladder and joining the nursing profession, touching the lives of the vulnerable, caring for others, meeting your destiny and all the hard work that you have put into your education to reach your goal, right? To touch others. That's why we're here. That's what our journey is about, to free you to care for others.
And one thing that we're super proud of, and this may sound a little boastful, but the fact that we have 100% satisfaction. Anybody that's ever taken our program has rated us 5 out of 5 stars, 100% feedback satisfaction, said that, you know, they would recommend it to their best friends. They wish they could engage with our course over and over and over again because they learned so much and they felt so empowered after taking our course. So for all of you out there who are watching, at the end of all of this, it really is you. I mean, we define our own success through the experience of all those who take our course. Your success is our success, and you are the reason why we are here. We take such joy out of watching you succeed. We would love, love, love to be a part of your journey, and we are just humbled by all of you. If you're already engaged with us, we are just humbled to be a part of your journey. So if you need to find out anything more, send us a message anytime. You can visit our website, which is www.n-powermentnursing.com. Please like and share this video. Share it to your nursing Facebook groups. If you subscribe to our website, we regularly publish blogs also through our Facebook page. Engage in our test questions on our Facebook page, which is N-Powerment Nursing. nclex-rn test prep. We do have a coupon code that's valid right now. It does expire next week. It's for $50 off the cost of our program. That coupon code is summer17. So please take advantage of that while it lasts. Please press subscribe and you'll be notified. We do go live every Tuesday at 5, live at 5. So we just want to close with our philosophy by our founding mother,
Florence Nightingale. Let us run the race where all may win, rejoicing in their successes as our own, and mourning the failures wherever they are as our own. We are all one nurse.
Thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.
Don't give up.